We want Cantor, we want Cantor.
Here I am. And now, my dear public, I'm going to sing one of the songs from my last picture, The Kid from Spain. Here goes. I just fell, hook, line, and sinker for the sweetest gal in town. I'm all bound up with a brand new love affair. I can't tell which way I'm going, 'cause the world is upside down. I know that I'm gone, the panic is on. She's got lips that taste like wine. I like hers, she likes mine. What a perfect combination, no wonder we're in love. When she sits upon my knee, I take fits, so does she. What a perfect combination, no wonder we're in love. She taught me one thing, love is only what you make it. And I know one thing, she can dish it out and we can take it. We both want a family. I want twins, so does she. What a perfect combination, no wonder we're in love. I like bread, she likes jam. I like eggs and she likes ham. What a perfect combination, no wonder we're in love. Can she cook? Can she sew? She can sew and sew and sew. What a perfect combination, no wonder we're in love. Once she liked crooning, used to go for Rudy Valley. We started spooning, now her radio is in the alley. I'll never rest until she's mine, and when she's mine, I'll never rest. What a perfect combination, no wonder we're in love.
Oh, scaragada, karaten, obitten, atatten, datten, da, ribbidi big, hakaraka, rockety, baby.
She taught me one thing, love is only what you make it. And I know one thing, she can dish it out and I can take it. Fragrant as a blushing rose, wish I had Durante's nose. What a perfect combination, no wonder we're in love.
How do you do, Mr. Right? Can it be true? Well, it might. I have searched the whole world over. It's like looking for a four-leaf clover out of the blue, Mr. Right. But now I've met you, Mr. Right, I'll stick like glue day and night. If you were to make advances and imagine that your chances might be bright, you'd be right, mister. Every time I go to a dance, I know there's a chance I'll meet the right man. And if he's a bright man, then he might manage to sweep me off my feet. And if I should meet him today, this is how I'll greet him and say, how do you do, Mr. Right? Can it be true? Well, it might. I have search the whole world over. It's like looking for a four-leaf clover out of the blue, Mr. Right. But now I've met you, Mr. Right, I'll stick like glue day and night. If you were to make advances and imagine that your chances might be bright, you'd be right, Mr.
The smoke from my cigarette climbs through the air. The walls of my room fade away in the blue, and I'm deep in a dream of you. The smoke makes a stairway for you to descend. You come to my arms, may this bliss never end, for we love anew, just as we used to do, when I'm deep in a dream of you. Then from the ceiling, sweet music comes stealing, we glide through a lover's refrain. You're so appealing that I'm soon revealing my love for you over again. My cigarette burns me, I wake with a start. My hand isn't hurt, but there's pain in my heart. Awake or asleep, every memory I'll keep, deep in a dream of you. From the ceiling, sweet music comes stealing, we glide through a lover's refrain. You're so appealing that I'm soon revealing my love for you over again. My cigarette burns me, I wake with a start. My hand isn't hurt, but there's pain in my heart. Awake or asleep, every memory I'll keep, deep deep in a dream of you.
Skies are clear, and if you want to go walking there, it's delightful, it's delicious, it's lovely. I understand the reason why you're sentimental, and so am I. It's delightful, it's delicious, it's lovely. You can tell at a glance what a swell night this is for romance. You hear dear Mother Nature murmuring low. Let yourself go, so please be sweet, my chickadee. And when I kiss you, just say to me, it's delightful, it's delicious, it's delectable, it's delirious, it's dilemma, it's delimit, it's deluxe, it's delovely. It's still lovely. I understand the reason why you're sentimental, 'cause oh my, delightful, it's delicious, it's still lovely. You can tell at a glance what a swell night this is for romance. You can hear dear Mother Nature murmuring low. Let yourself go, so please be sweet, my chickadee. And when I kiss you, just say to me, it's delightful, it's delicious, it's delectable, it's delirious, it's dilemma, it's delimit, it's deluxe, it's delovely.
big enough for two. We'll be happy, oh so happy, while we do as lovers do, with no one there to notice a little kiss or two. In the blooming by the fireside, in the blooming by the fireside, with you.
Roll along, prairie moon, roll along while I croon. Shine above, lamp of love, prairie moon. Way up there in the blue, maybe you're lonely too. Swinging by in the sky, prairie moon. I need your tender light to make things right. You know I'm so alone tonight. Far away, shed your beams on the girl of my dreams. Tell her too I've been true, prairie moon. There's a wonderful light in the sky tonight. With silver the hills are sprayed, and the moon seems so near that I know it will hear every word of my love serenade. Roll along, prairie moon, roll along while I croon. Shine above, lamp of love, prairie moon. Way up there in the blue, maybe you're lonely too. Swinging by in the sky, prairie moon. I need your tender light to make things right. You know I'm so alone tonight. Far away, shed your beams on the girl of my dreams. Tell her too I've been true, prairie moon. The sun is sinking low behind the hill. I loved you long ago, I love you still. Across the years you come to me at twilight to bring me love's old thrill. When the deep purple falls over sleepy garden walls, and the stars begin to flicker in the sky, through the mist of a memory, you wander back to me, breathing my name with a sigh. In the still of the night, once again I hold you tight. Though you're gone, your love lives on when moonlight beams. And as long as my heart will beat, lover will always meet here in my deep purple dreams. Night, once again I hold you tight. Though you're gone, your love lives on when moonlight beams. And as long as my heart will beat, lover will always meet here in my deep purple dreams.
Every day, in every way, what tricks your luck will play. One day you're down and out, the next you're saving. Since I took to enterprise, I've had a big surprise. I find my future lies in misbehaving. I sit before my mirror and stare. The girl I knew no longer is there. The girl I knew could never be false to you. Her men were few, and friends of the family too. She never joined the gay crowd, drinking and dancing, moonlight romancing. She never dreamed of such a descendant, rich and resplendent. Now I'll dine alone with any who care to phone, no matter who, so long as he's well-to-do. Life's so amusing, without shame, but if you blame me, she'll quite agree. That woman I used to be. Every day, in every way, life's getting more worthwhile. I'm queen of cabaret, and dukes adore me. Furs and hats and Mayfair flats of ultra-modern style don't pass my time of day. They only bore me. That girl I knew will never return. Now I'm a star with money to burn. The girl I knew could never be false to you. Her men were few, all friends of the family too. She never joined the gay crowd, drinking and dancing, moonlight romancing. She never dreamed of such a descendant, rich and resplendent. Now I'll dine alone with any who care to go, no matter who, so long as he's well-to-do. Life's so amusing without shame, but if you blame me, she'll quite agree. That woman I used to be. Life's more amusing without shame, but if you blame me, she'll quite agree. That woman I used to be.
Oh, leave a little for me, I leave a little for you, and call it whoopee or call it fun, there's plenty for two. While every he has a she, and every bill has a coup. Oh, call it folly or call it fun, but carry it through. Champagne or brandy make life a much brighter hue, so keep some handy for when I'm calling on you. And leave a little for me, I leave a little for you. Or call it whoopee or call it fun, there's plenty for two. This new dinner suit I'm wearing makes me feel so cute and daring, looking my best, perfectly dressed, calm and assured to pass the test. For I'm really quite ambitious, and I find tonight delicious. Give me romance, only one chance, I'll lead the world a dance. Buy new suits medley, though you're not able to pay for Pope and Bradley. We'll wait a year and a day, and leave a little for me, I leave a little for you. Or call it whoopee or call it fun, there's plenty for two. Do-do, do-do-do-do, da-do, da-da-da-da-do, da-do-do. Da 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 Or call it whoopee or call it fun, there's plenty for two.
Can it be the trees that fill the breeze with rare and magic perfume? Oh no, it isn't the trees, it's love in bloom. Can it be the spring that seems to bring the stars right into my room? Oh no, it isn't the spring, it's love in bloom. My heart was a desert, you planted a seed. Now this is the flower, this hour of sweet fulfillment. joy supreme that comes to us in the gloom. You know it isn't a dream, it's love in bloom. Blue night and you alone with me, my heart has never known such ecstasy. Am I on earth? Am I in heaven? Can it be the trees that fill the breeze with rare and magic perfume? Oh no, it isn't the trees, it's love in bloom. Can it be the spring that seems to bring the stars right into my room? Oh no, it isn't the spring, it's love in bloom. My heart was a desert, you planted a seed. Now this is the flower, this hour of sweet fulfillment. Is it all a dream, the joy supreme that comes to us in the gloom? You know it isn't a dream, it's love in bloom.
Don't you get a bubble? As you listen to them play, don't you get a glow? If you step out on the floor, you'll forget your trouble. If you go into your dance, you'll forget your woe. So come, get together, let the dance floor feel your leather. Step as lightly as a feather, let yourself go. Come, hit the timber, loosen up and start to limber. Can't you hear that hot marimba? Let yourself go. Let yourself go. Relax and let yourself go. Relax, you got yourself tied up in a knot. The night is cold, but the music's hot, so come, cuddle closer. Don't you dare to answer no, sir. Butcher, banker, clerk, and grocer, let yourself go.
I once designed you, then told a star. but I would never find you, yet here you are. And now that I have met you, I'll never let you go. Please let your lips impart something my heart must know. May I have the next romance with you? Do I stand just half a chance with you? What is my fate? I await your answer. So tell me, what will it be, or my destiny? May I have the next romance with you? Take my heart and let it dance with you, and in its ecstasy every beat implores, darling, just to be faithfully yours. Every beat implores, darling, just to be faithfully yours.
Laughed or sang a song until the day you came along and smiled at me. Love can weave a miracle right before your eyes. The day we met I seemed to see an angel walk right up to me from out the sky. Some magical power brought us together like this, in this one magical power. Strangers were sweethearts in one little kiss. Oh, I believe in miracles, honestly I do. No wonder I get lyrical about that certain miracle that gave me you. Everybody loves a real love story, either in a book or in a play. Now if I were to tell you my love story, sweetheart, I would start this way. Some magical power brought us together like this, in this one magical hour. Strangers were sweethearts in one little kiss. Oh, I believe get lyrical about that certain miracle that gave me you.
What I need is consolation. I'd like to stage a little celebration in the moonlight right away. I'll feel all pepped if you'll accept my friendly invitation. You like to take a walk? Do you think it's gonna rain? How about a sarsaparilla? Gee, the moon is yellow. Some good'll come from that. Have you heard the latest song? It's a very pretty strain. Ain't you feeling kind of thrilly? Gee, it's getting chilly. Some good'll come from that. Now when you're sprawling through the weathers, you need a horses to lean upon. But when you have no horses, all of Watson's. Gosh darn. You like to take a walk? Do you think it's gonna rain? Ain't you tired of the talkies? I prefer the walkies. Some good'll come from that. While strolling through the park one Sunday afternoon, in the merry, merry month of June, June, I was taken by surprise by a pair of roguish eyes while strolling through the park one Sunday afternoon. Would you like to take a walk? Do you think it's gonna rain? How about a sarsaparilla? Gee, the moon is yellow. Some good'll come from that.
I'm looking on the bright side, though I'm walking in the shade, sticking out my chest, hoping for the best, looking on the bright side of life. I'm waiting for the right time, and if love comes to my aid, giving me a break, I shall be awake, looking on the bright side of life. Today I'm in the shadow, tomorrow maybe the clouds will lift and let the sun shift over to me. I'm looking on the bright side, though today is all care and strife, I can wear a grin, keeping up my chin, looking on the bright side of life. Sometimes gray days make us weary, and nothing else worthwhile. Though it's difficult, just keep cheery and say with a smile, I'm looking on the bright side, though I'm walking in the shade, sticking out my chest, hoping for the best, looking on the bright side of life. I'm waiting for the right time, and if luck comes to my aid, giving me a break, I shall be awake, looking on the bright side of life. Today I'm in the shadow, tomorrow maybe the clouds will lift and let the sun shift over to me. I'm looking on the bright side, though today's all care and strife, I can wear a grin, keeping up my chin, looking on the bright side of life.
I've been reading such romantic stories, tales of love that set the heart aflame, pages that entrance with a new romance, but each plot is rarely quite the same. He holds her in his arms, would you? He tells her of her charms, would you? They met as you and I, and they were only friends. But before the story ends, he'll kiss her with a sigh, would you? If a girl were I, would you, and would you dare to say, let's do the same as they? I would you? He holds her in his arms, would you, and then he tells her of her charms, would you? They met as you and I, and they were only friends. But before the story ends, he'll kiss her with a sigh. Would you, if the girl were I? Would you, and would you dare to say, let's do the same as they? I would you?
Down Mexico way. That's where I fell in love when stars above came out to play. And now as I wander, my thoughts ever stray south of the border, down Mexico way. She was a picture in old Spanish lace. Just for a tender while I kissed the smile upon her face, for it was fiesta and we were so gay. South of the border, down Mexico way. Then she sighed as she whispered, mañana, never dreaming that we were parting. And I lied as I whispered, mañana, for our tomorrow never came. South of the border, I rode back one day. There in a veil of white by candlelight, she knelt to pray. The mission bells told me that I mustn't stay south of the border, down Mexico way, down Mexico way.
After you, who could supply my sky of blue? After you, who could I love? After you, why should I take the time to try? For who else could qualify? After you, who hold my hand and swear you'll never cease to care. For without you there, what would I do? I could search years, but who else could change my tears into laughter after you? Though with joy I should be reeling that at last she came my way, there's no further use concealing that I'm feeling far from gay. For the rare allure about her makes me all the plainer see how inane, how vain, how empty life without her would be. After you, who could supply my sky of blue? After you, who could I love? After you, why should I take the time to try? For who else could qualify? After you, who hold my hand and swear you'll never cease to care. For without you there, what would I do? I could search years, but who else could change my tears into laughter after you?
In a sparkling moment, I loved you, you loved me, oh how sweet it can be. that happy moment I forgot all my past. Now I realize the way the spell was cast. At last, once we walked along, down by the river, all the world our own, down by the river, maybe the river made our love song start. Full was the river, yet more full my heart. So I love you too, you and the river. I'll be there for you, I and the river. You will remember when you hear my song, down where the river rolls along. Love you too, you and the river. I'll be there for you, I and the river. You will remember when you hear my song. Where the river rolls along.
Love locked out may never come again. Love locked out and weeping bitter tears. No one ever hears him calling. No one needs the precious gift he brings. No one heeds the song of love he sings. On the door he beats his tiny wings. Just love locked out. A world without love is a world without life, a sad world full of gloom. So see, there's a place for love in your heart. He doesn't need much room. Love is well worth the waiting for. When he comes knocking at your door, fling it wide, for love locked out will come no more, no more. The precious gift of love should not be lightly offered, nor lightly taken. The tragedy begins when faith in love is shaken. For startled by an angry word, love like a little timid bird will fly away, and you are left forsaken. A world without love is a world without life, a sad world full of gloom. So see, there's a place for love in your heart. He doesn't need much room. Love is well worth the waiting for. When he comes knocking at your door, fling it wide, for love locked out will come no more, no more.
An old southern custom when you're walking down the street to bid everyone good morning. Don't you think that's kind of sweet? It's an old southern custom to politely lift your hat when you pass a pretty stranger. Is there anything wrong in that? If a lady meets a gentleman as they did in days colonial, and the lady and the gentleman have intentions matrimonial, if they must be together every morning, noon and night, there's a good old southern custom that makes everything all right.
read Casanova a dozen times over and fret. The way of a lover I cannot discover as yet. So dozens of ladies consign me to Hades, and why? Like the girl in the Yashmak who wanted a cashback, I'm shy. I've got to change my style. I've got to learn to smile and love a little while. I think I can. And like some knight of old, I must be brave and bold. Just watch me knock 'em cold. I think I can. And then I'll join the sporty fellows, turn days into nights, sing to muted cellos, and switch off lights. With widows, maids, and wives, we'll soon see who survives. I've got to live 2 lives. I think I can. I've got to treat 'em rough and learn to do my stuff and make them cry enough. I think I can. And then I'll never fear or falter. Here I make a vow. I shall learn to alter and show them how. I'll hear the voice of spring, and then I'll learn to sing and make them call me Bing. Ba-boo, ba-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, ba-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I think I can.
There's a silver trail of moonlight leading upward to the sky, and the night is like a velvet lullaby. There's a heaven of blue. We'll go there, just you and I. Oh, let's build a stairway to the stars and climb that stairway to the stars, with love beside us to fill the night with a song. We'll hear the sound of violins out yonder where the blue begins. The moon will guide us as we go drifting along. Can't we sail away on a lazy daisy petal over the rim of the hill? Can't we sail away on a little dream and settle high on the crest of a thrill? Let's build a stairway to the stars, a lovely stairway to the stars. It would be heaven to climb to heaven with you. let's build a stairway to the stars, a lovely stairway to the stars. It would be heaven to climb to heaven with you, darling, with you.
Do you remember one September afternoon? I stood with you and listened to a wedding tune. And didn't I go with you on your honeymoon? Remember me? Do you recall a cottage small upon a hill, where every day I had to pay another bill? And if I'm not mistaken, dear, I pay them still. Remember me. I can see that little angel on your knee. Can't you see the kind that sort of looks like me? For I'm the boy whose only joy is loving you. Worries till he hurries home when day is through. And I'm the boy you give your goodnight kisses to. Remember. Little angel on your knee. Can't you see he kinda sorta looks like me? For I'm the boy whose only joy is loving you, who worries till he hurries home when day's through. And I'm the boy you give your good night kisses to. Remember
because a miracle has brought my lover to me. Though he's some other place, his face I see. At night I creep in bed, but never sleep in bed. Just look above in the air, and to my sweetest joy, my boy is there. It is my prince who walks into my dreams and talks. He dances overhead on the ceiling near my bed, in my sight through the night. I try
To be weathered, clouds were made to roll by, nests were made to be feathered. True love can never die. You've got to give a little, take a little, and let your poor heart break a little. That's the story of, that's the glory of love. You've got to laugh a little, cry a little, before the clouds roll by a little. That's the story of, that's the glory of love. As long as there's the two of us, we've got the world and all its charms. And when the world is through with us, we've got each other's arms. You've got to win a little, lose a little, and always have the blues a little. That's the story of, that's the glory of love.
Sun is shining and skies are blue. Life's just wonderful when you're two. Living in clover, thrilling all over with love. It's the season for love, I guess. We've a reason for happiness. Living in clover, thrilling all over with love. You're the one I've had my eye on ever since the day I fell. Honestly, it's not a try-on. You know me too well. Pack your luggage and trust to me. We'll raise Cain and a family. Living in clover, thrilling all over with love. I've done with blue days. I somehow knew that fate intended this to be. Just 1 or 2 days alone with you have changed the world for me. Sun is shining, skies are blue. Life's just wonderful when you're two. Living in clover, thrilling all over with love. It's the season for love, I guess. We've a reason for happiness. Living in clover, thrilling all over with love. You're the one I've had my eye on ever since the day I fell. Honestly, it's not a try-on. You know me too well. Pack your luggage and trust to me. We'll raise Cain and a family. Living in clover, thrilling all over with love.
With you, heart and soul, the way a fool would do madly, because you held me tight and stole a kiss in the night. Heart and soul, I begged to be adored, lost control and tumbled overboard gladly. That magic night we kissed, there in the moon mist. Oh, but your lips were thrilling, much too thrilling. Never before were mine so strangely willing. But now I see what one embrace can do. Look at me, it's got me loving you madly. That little kiss you stole held all my heart and soul. One embrace can do. Look at me, it's got me loving you madly. That little kiss you stole held all my heart and soul.
Everything I have is yours, you're part of me. Everything I have is yours, you're my destiny. I would gladly give the sun to you if the sun were only mine. I would gladly give the earth to you and the stars that shine. Everything that I possess, I offer you. Let my dream of happiness come true. I'd be happy just to spend my life waiting at your beck and call. Everything I have is yours, my life, my all. The more I'm with you, the more I can see. My love is yours alone. You came and captured a heart that was free. Now I've nothing I can call my own. La da dee 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 dee. La da dee 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 dee. La da dee 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 dee. Everything that I possess, I offer you. Let my dream of happiness come true. I'd be happy just to spend my life waiting at your beck and call. Everything I have is yours, my life, my all.
Did you ever see a dream walking? Well, I did. Did you ever hear a dream talking? Well, I did. Did you ever have a dream? Will you be mine? Oh, it's so grand, and it's too divine. Did you ever see a dream dancing? Well, I did. Did you ever see a dream romancing? Well, I did. Did you ever see heaven right in your arms, saying I love you, I do? Well, the dream that was walking, and the dream that was talking, and the heaven in my arms was you. Now something very strange and mystic has happened to me and my dream. Something too realistic and as weird as it can be. Something that I feared and yet I knew would happen to me. Oh, what a funny feeling, odd and yet so true. Did a thing like this ever happen to you? For now I see my dream walking, but far from me. And I hear my dream talking, but far from me. Did you ever have a dream thrill you with will you be mine? Oh, it's so grand, and it's too divine. Have you ever seen a dream dancing? Well, I know I did. Did you ever see a dream romantic? the dream just kept on walking, and the dream just kept on talking, and heaven vanished from my view.
I'm putting all my eggs in one basket. I'm betting everything I've got on you. I'm giving all my love to one baby. Heaven help me if my baby don't come through. I've got a great big amount saved up in my love account, honey, and I've decided love divided in two won't do. So I'm putting all my eggs in one basket. I'm betting everything I've got on you.
I like every single thing about you. Without a doubt, you are like a dream. In my mind, I find the picture of us as a team. Ever since the hour of our meeting, I've been repeating a silly phrase, hoping that you'll understand me one of these days. Don't blame me for falling in love with you. I'm under your spell, but how can I help it? Don't blame me. Can't you see when you do the things you do? If I can't conceal the thrill that I'm feeling, don't blame me. I can't help it if that doggone moon above makes me need someone like you to love. Blame your kiss, as sweet as a kiss can be, and blame all your charms that melt in my arms, but don't blame me. I can't help it if that doggone moon above makes me need someone like you to love. Blame your kiss, as sweet as a kiss can be, and blame all your charms that melt in my arms, but don't blame me.
Harlem, why do you call? I've wandered too far, can't come back at all. I know I left you, I was so smart, but that you're calling me Harlem. You're still in my heart. I told you, Harlem, you were too small for someone like me. I'm crazy, that's all, and I've been sorry right from the start. 'Cause Harlem, you're still in my heart. I thought I wanted the world. I meant to have it all too. But now I know that the world begins and ends for me round Lenox Avenue. Oh, Harlem, I didn't know when I went away I'd long for you so. I want to go back, never to part. 'Cause Harlem, you're still in my heart. Harlem, can't you leave me alone? Why do you stay in my mind? I left you flat, went away on my own, but it's just no use, I find. If I have to swim to you on water wings, oh, Harlem, why did I roam? Please write me to say you wish I'd come home, and when I do, then we'll never part. 'Cause Harlem, you're still in my heart.
Can wait. This is paradise, just being here with you, breathing the air you do. Heaven can wait. Darling, it's true. This is paradise, gazing at all your charms. It's heavenly in your arms, heaven can wait. You must be an angel on a visit from the skies. Now I look at heaven when I look into your eyes. Heaven can wait. This is paradise, loving the way we do. Until I go there with you, heaven can wait. There are a million places I know I could be, but I'd even give up heaven just to have you here with me. visit from the skies. Now I look at heaven when I look into your eyes. Heaven can wait. This is paradise, loving the way we do. And till I go there with you, heaven can wait.
New York skyscrapers are sleeping, dawn comes creeping on. Street lamps are shining more clearly, night has nearly gone. Papa and Mama both are yawning now, all their good nights will soon be said. It won't be long until the morning now, and time to go to bed. Soft Manhattan evenings fall, a velvet dust envelops all on Hudson River. Distant tugboats cry. Ship to ship and shore to shore, the waters make a shining floor and hum a transatlantic lullaby. The sky is silky dark, it's cool in Central Park. The traffic cars go clanging past. The busy day is done, the lights fade one by one, and Broadway goes to bed at last. Tomorrow seems a distant dream, and still the rocky waters gleam and hum a sleepy transatlantic lullaby. The sky is silky dark, it's cool in Central Park. The trolley cars go clanging past. The busy day is done, the lights fade one by one, and Broadway goes to bed at last. Tomorrow seems a distant dream, and still the rocky waters gleam and hum a sleepy transatlantic lullaby.
At a high school cotillion, favors pink, favors blue, there I met the one girl in a million, and the girl was you. Sweet, you were the shy love, but you were my love. And that high school cotillion made me know I knew. So young, the time was an evening in May. You wore your pale blue organdy, I thought so gay.
Life was an eager thing of spring and moonlight, and you were the girl, and I was the boy from over the way. We were so young, the heavens were smiling above. I asked to keep your handkerchief, you kept my glove. Life was an eager thing of spring and moonlight, and you were the girl, and I was the boy, and we were in love. We were so young, and it was an evening in May. You wore your pale blue organdy, I thought so gay. Life was an eager thing of spring and moonlight, and you were the girl, and I was the boy from over the way. We were so young, the heavens were smiling above. I asked to keep your handkerchief, you kept my glove. Life was an eager thing of spring and moonlight, and you were the girl, and I was the boy, and we were in love.
more thrill of delight, dear. Through the long night of rest, may my dreams be caressed by the one I love the best. One more kiss, then good night, dear. In your arms, hold me tight, and as long as we live, we'll take and we'll give one more kiss, and then good night. It's midnight, two sweethearts standing by a doorway, and it's time to say good night. He whispers, let's linger just a little while. Then she answers with a sigh. One more kiss, then good night, dear. One more thrill of delight, dear. Through the long night of rest, may my dreams be caressed by the one I love the And as long as we live, we'll take and we'll give one more kiss, and then good night, sweetheart. Just give me one more kiss.
An old sailor in old times would sing an old song, rolling down to Rio by the sea. A young sailor in these times would sing a new song, flying down to Rio, come with me, where the lovely Brazilian ladies will catch your eye, by the light of the million stars in the evening sky. My Rio, Rio by the sea, oh, flying down to Rio where there's rhythm and rhyme. Hey, fella, twirl that old propeller, got to get to Rio and we've got to make time. You love it, soaring high above it, looking down on Rio from a heaven of blue. Send the radio to Rio de Janeiro with a big hello, just so they'll know, and stand by there, we'll fly there. Oh, Rio, everything will be okay. We're singing and winging our way to you. Love it, soaring high above it, looking down on Rio from a heaven of blue. Send a radio to Rio de Janeiro with a big hello just so they'll know, and stand by there, we'll fly there. Oh, Rio, everything will be okay. We're singing and winging our way to you.
I have a story to tell. It's old as the hills, but oh well. It has one twist that might interest you. Skies of blue that turn gray. And when they turn, stay that way. All stories must, people say, be like the dust, blow away. And if they happen, pause by chance, just a glance, then they're through. Maybe it's happened to you. They bumped into each other, as people often do. And that's the situation that was always meant for two. A boy, a girl, a lamplight. My story starts, it's nothing new. She didn't drop her hanky, no, that trick was overdone. But once her eye had twinkled, her first point had been won. A boy, a girl, a lamplight. My story's sad, but then it's true. And when they saw each other smile, the Hudson looked just like the Nile. The stars all seemed to glisten, the clouds stood still to listen. They didn't speak for quite a while. And then all of a sudden the clouds moved overhead. The Nile was just the Hudson and the stars above them fled. A boy, a girl, a lamplight. My story ends, and so to bed.
chill of a winter, the thrill of a spring. Love is an undying flame in my heart. One thing remains the same in my heart. I still love to kiss you goodnight. The thrill of you holding me tight comes ever sweeter the long years between. Since first I kissed you when we were 16, I still love the touch of your lips. I can't get too much of your lips. I know when your hair is snowy white, I still love to kiss you goodnight. Snowy white, I still love to kiss you
You and me Hold that barge, lift that bale, you gets a little drunk and your land's in jail. I get weary and sick of trying. I'm tired of living and scared of dying. But old man River, he just keeps rolling
sunset in the sky, flowers never die, babe. Friends don't pass you by, but that's my home. When the folks say how they do, like they mean it too. Where mama's love is true, 'cause that's my home. I'm always welcome back, no matter where I roam. Oh, man, just a little shack to me is home sweet home. Where the Swanee River flows, the shady pine trees grow. I needn't say no more, 'cause that's my home.
goodbye so long. Dig
But look at this. Lula's back in town. My. Yes. Gotta sew a button on my vest, 'cause tonight I've got to look my best. Lula's back in town. Gotta get a half a buck somewhere. Gotta shine my shoes and slick my hair. Got to get myself bootin' there. Lula's back in town. You can tell all my pets, all my Harlem coquettes, Mr. Otis regrets that he won't be around. You can tell the mailman not to call. I ain't coming home until the fall, and again I might not get back home at all. Lula's back in town, yeah. All my Harlem coquettes, Mr. Waller regrets, but it'll take he can get around. No, tell the mailman not to call. Ain't coming home until the fall, and then again I might not get home at all. Lula's back in town. Oh, that woman's back in town. Oh my.
play something for me?
Oh, I don't know how to play nothing.
Well, I'll show you now. Oh, you blow through here, the music goes down and around. Whoa, ho, 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 when it comes out here. Now push the first valve down, the music goes down and around. Whoa, ho, 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 when it comes out here. Now push the middle valve down, hear that music go down and around. Below, below, dee-ho-ho-ho, listen to the jazz come out. Push that other valve down, hear the music go down and around. Whoa-ho-ho, ho-ho-ho, when it comes out here. Hey, Tommy, what's he got there?
Why, that's a clarinet, Edith.
What's he doing with it?
He's trying to show you how the music goes around and around.
Oh, he can't show me how the music goes around and around on a straight instrument.
Ouch. Kick it, Sid, kick it.
Boy, he can kick it for my money.
And now, Grandma. How about a touch of that salt, son?
Boy, that's sliding and not kicking it.
And now we're going to put on a customer's chorus, and we want you all to join in lightly on this last refrain.
Oh, I blow through here, the music goes round and around. Whoa, ho, 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 and it comes up here. Now you push the first valve down, the music goes down and around. Whoa, ho, 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 and it comes up here. Now push that middle valve down, hear the music go down and around. Below, 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 whoa, ho, 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 listen to the jazz come out. Push that other valve down, all the music goes round and around. Whoa, ho, 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 and it comes up here. My.
Sing a nonsense song. No doubt you'll think it weird. The jokes are either very new or else they've grown a beard. The curate came on Saturday to our annual dinner, but when he pulled his knitting out, we shouted, Mr. Skinner.
Hey, you can't do that there, Hey, you can't do that there, Anywhere else you can do that there, but you can't do that there, Hey.
The night was dark and stormy, and the sea was very rough. Amidships in the ballroom, poor Brown had had enough. His face was greenish yellow, his feelings hard to check. The steward grabbed him firmly, and he took him up on deck.
Hey, you can't do that there, Hey, you can't do that there, Anywhere else you can do that there, but you can't do that there, Hey.
The orchestra was playing the symphony in full swing, but poor old Biggs had such a cold, he couldn't hear a thing. So he bought an old ear trumpet, and during all the din, someone played a wrong note, and they blamed it onto him.
Hey, you can't do that there, Hey, you can't do that there, Anywhere else you can do that there, but you can't do that there, Hey.
A moggy walked along the roof, his face was wreathed in smile. He had that night a moonlight tryst with a tabby on the tiles. He started out to yowl a song in meows loud and clear, when a hobnail boot from nowhere caught him squarely in the ear.
Hey, you can't do that there, Hey, you can't do that there, Anywhere else you can do that there, but you can't do that there, Hey.
At the all-in wrestling match, The tiger versus Butch. The tiger got a stranglehold, and then he let in the clutch. He broke his neck, then threw him down, and then he broke his arm. But when he started tickling him, the ref cried in alarm.
Oi, you can't do that there, here. Oi, you can't do that there, here. Anywhere else you can do that there, but you can't do that there, here.
shadows fall, I dream of you. When day is done, I think of all the joys we knew. That yearning, returning to hold you in my arms. Won't go, love, I know, love. Without you, night has lost its charms. When day is done, grass is wet with twilight's dew. My lonely heart is sinking with the sun. I miss your tender kiss the whole day through. I miss you most of all when day is done. Tender kiss the whole day through. I miss you when